Good morning, Live Fit friends. Let's get up and get a range of motion exercise. I would like to talk to my friends briefly today about chronic anxiety and depression. So a lot of us have bouts of anxiety and depression that are circumstance related, and a lot of my friends have what is categorized as chronic anxiety and depression, and I want to address that briefly to my friends today. I want to encourage us to believe that we can make a shift in moving away from that treadmill of chronic anxiety and depression. It's a very difficult, sad way to live. There's a lot of suffering, mental suffering there. I'm speaking from experience. I know that there's a lot of, psychotherapy, theories, self-help and all that. But I think the bottom line is, with chronic depression and anxiety, is what's the bottom line? The bottom line is who we believe we are and what we keep thinking about, going around on a merry-go-round. If you go to a therapist and they tell you you are mentally ill, quote unquote, this is what you have to suffer with the rest of your life, you are, they give you a diagnosis, you are depressive or you have anxiety and this is how your life is going to be. Think carefully about the fact that this person may or may not hardly know you at all. They are a mental health professional. They are categorizing you and putting a label on you based on a snapshot. We all have anxiety and depression from time to time, some of us more severe, some of us due to circumstance, loss of a job, loss of a marriage, loss of a dream. Think carefully about how you want to live your life. Let's focus on the good things that we have. I know people with severe chronic anxiety and depression that, in my opinion, have so many things to be grateful for. They have it all. I mean, let's try to see the good things in our life. If we have a nice house to live in, if we have money to spend on vacations, if we have a circle of friends, then we actually have a lot going for us. We have a lot to be grateful for. These diagnoses of severe depression or anxiety that has you stuck, has you believing that you're going to stay that way. We don't have to stay that way. It's your life. Why should another person who didn't grow up with you, who doesn't really know you that well, who's sticking a label on you, predict that your life is going to be miserable and unhappy and depressed and anxious forever? They don't know. I want to share something personally about myself to my friends that very few people know. I was told by quote-unquote the experts that due to various reasons I would never have children. The doctors were all wrong. I have two beautiful teenage boys. One is 15 and one is graduating from high school. Only God has the last say. Doctors, specialists, the experts, quote-unquote, they don't know. They can't predict the future. They will take a guess and make a guesstimation. But at that point in time, I had some medical things going on, thyroid. And actually, that was a medical error too, because I never needed thyroid. There was a misdiagnosis, and I never needed anything thyroid. Be very careful, my friends, when you're slapped with a label, and from that diagnostic label, you're giving a life sentence, so to speak, prognosis of having this kind of a life. This is your life. No one can tell you what kind of a life you're going to have but you. We can decide today to step out of that merry-go-round, and it might take some time of very deliberately making, as I've told us, we build a wall brick by brick, one day at a time. We build a wall brick by brick, and then we step out of that merry-go-round of misery, that cycle of misery. We can make a shift to a better life. We can be happier, more joyful. I have two beautiful teenage boys that are now young men and have the whole world ahead of them. And had I believed, quote unquote, what this other quote unquote expert told me, I would have believed that. Let's always have hope. Let's always believe in ourselves. For those of my friends with chronic anxiety and depression, give yourself a break. Allow yourself to be happy. Let's focus on the good things that we have. Again, material things do not make us happy. Money and material things will ease the anxiety of having to worry about paying our bills. But with that security that you have, those of my friends with a lot of financial security have every reason to relax. We wake up, we decide what our purpose is, we decide to have a good day, we get our mind off ourselves, we make someone else's life better, we love and forgive ourselves, we love and forgive others. And these medicines for chronic anxiety and depression and these life sentences that therapists give so many people that I know of, they are robbing us of what could be a wonderful life. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. We are created to enjoy life and have the peace, the happiness that Christ Jesus died to give us. And I have two beautiful boys. The misdiagnosis in my case cost me many years of my life. However, I might have a much more intense appreciation for life now. Live fit with me today. Get up and get our exercise. Never believe that your life is hopeless. Never believe that you are doomed to suffer anxiety and depression forever. Look at yourself in the mirror and see you are created by God. This person that is telling you and dispensing the medicine and predicting you will have these emotional problems forever, decide that they are not your God. They don't know you. Decide today to let go of the prison walls that cause you to have this anxiety and depression. It's actually quite simple. Forgive yourself, forgive others, live each day in the present. Look at this beautiful day. We can be happy, we can be joyful by getting our mind off of ourselves, forgiving and loving other people, letting go of grudges and biases that we carry with us that last years and years. Some of them, these grudges, are from many years ago. Let go of all that junk. Clean out our garbage in our head just like we take the garbage out every day. Live fit with me, and that especially means living fit mentally, spiritually, and physically. And the bottom line is, for those of my friends that have chronic anxiety and depression, what are you saying to yourself every day? What are your thoughts? What is the core belief that you have about yourself? That is the bottom line, what you're thinking about. Decide today to enjoy life, love life, embrace life. And with that, living fit with me, there is freedom out of the prison of anxiety and depression. And always have hope. Hope is our favorite four-letter word. Awesome. I'm proud of you.